In an attempt to shift the support of sympathetic systems, Count Dooku devises a plan to corner the Republic's Starfleet. Admiral Trench is able to route the task forces of Luminara Unduli and Admiral Yularen to a remote sector of space. Before the battle begins, Jedi General Plo Koon was able to arrive with a small starfighter complement to support Anakin Skywalker and his Padawan, Ahsoka Tano. Seeking to demonstrate the Separatist superiority, Mar-Tuk's fleet has been called in to reinforce their numbers.
Hi, and welcome back to Iron Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And we are continuing our Rebellion in the Rim Clone Wars campaign with a pivotal battle, John.
It's been a very long time since we've done a pivotal, so I'm kind of excited to get all my ships on the table.
I'm also slightly terrified, because that's a lot of ships that are on the table.
Yeah, we both have roughly the same amount of fighters.
Right.
And we both have 7 activations.
So this is going to be interesting to see how well, because so far you've managed to win the first 4 battles of the campaign. But now we're kind of in a different spot. I think I've got a slight edge with some of my ships. I got Patriot Fist on the Rakisant. And, you know, when you start putting all these bigger ships together, that might give the CIS a slight edge. I don't know. We're going to find out.
Yeah. So, to note, as of the date of this recording, there's still no official answer on how commander abilities work. There is a question out there, so probably the day that we release this, we'll get the official answer. So Ken and I have decided to go with the absolute strictest ruling that we could do. So all things are only on those ships for commander's abilities. So, for example, I have Plo Koon. He only can trigger off his own ships. So those ships of his have to be at distance 3 of an opponent. Or Yularen, he only can heal the squadrons that are under his direct command.
So watch that change as soon as this video is released, probably tomorrow from you guys in the future. And then, this is how we're doing it for this one.
Okay, so let's discuss who is in this battle. Commanding my fleet from the last engagement, you have Luminara on the Acclamator fleet. You have Plo Koon sitting right where he wants to be on my Venator and Y-Wing fleet. And then you have Yularen, because I had no one better to put over there on my Victory fleet.
On the Separatist side, we had Count Dooku, who was on the Rakisant, now Patriot Fist, running in, leading the charge in this demonstration of force. Along with him is Admiral Trench on his Providence, and we have Mar-Tuk in the Munificent fleet.
Okay, so those are the fleets. We're going to go down and check them out in more detail right now, and then we're going to get to this massive setup.
The Munificent Fleet leads the task force. Mar-Tuk is commanding it. First one is a Munificent-class comms frigate with point defense ion cannons and linked turbolaser towers. The second Munificent-class comms frigate has B-2 rocket troopers and point defense ion cannons. For squadrons, we have 4 droid tri-fighter squadrons. All of them are scarred. Moving on to the Providence fleet. Admiral Trench has taken command of a Providence-class carrier with hyperwave signal boost, point defense ion cannons, and XI-7 turbolasers. There is a hard cell-class battle refit with linked turbolaser towers. And 4 squadrons, 3 Hyena-class droid bomber squadrons, one of which is scarred. Final fleet is the Rakisant fleet. This one is commanded by Count Dooku on the Patriot Fist. There's another Munificent-class comms frigate with linked turbolaser towers. And a Gazanti-class cruiser with heavy ion emplacements. 4 squadrons, we have 2 droid tri-fighter squadrons.
Luminara has taken command of the Rebel fleet as a whole with the Acclamators. She is sitting on an Acclamator 2 with gunnery teams, ordnance pods, and linked turbolaser towers. The second Acclamator is an acclimator 2 with gunnery teams, ordnance pods, and linked turbolaser towers. Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano are flying in front to clear the skies of droid fighters. Admiral Yularen is taking command after the shakedown with Admiral Tarkin of the Victory-class Star Destroyer. It is equipped with SPAT. It also has 2 Pelta-class transport frigates with projection experts, kickback, and 2 ARC 170 starfighters. Plo Koon has regained command of the Venator fleet. He is sitting on the Venator 2 class Star Destroyer with flight controllers. The Pelta class transport frigate is there with projection experts. The fleet has a Delta 7 Athersprite squadron, a V-19 Torrent squadron, and 4 Y-Wing squadrons.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and bell to get notified every time we release new videos. Come join us on our Discord, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are in the video description below. If you want to show support for the channel, check out our merchandise store where you can purchase a variety of items with the Ion Radio logo. For great-looking acrylic tokens and accessories, head over to Admiral Tater's Ship Shop. You can even pick up a set of token holders and rulers identical to the ones you see in our battle reports. The high-quality game mat in this episode was provided by Imperial Star Shop. Check out his store for this and other game mats for Star Wars Armada.
Here is the Separatist fleet. Count Dooku is leading the assault on the Reykjavik, kind of off from the side. Admiral Trench here on the Providence, and Martuk is on this Munificent. This side of my fleet is moving at speed 1 due to fuel constraints, where this portion is moving at speed 2. And I have my Tri-Fighters with a few hyenas hiding in there. And that's pretty much it. Worth noting, there is a nav and 2 squadron tokens on Dooku, and Trench has his 4 dials set. One other thing of note, since Dooku has an enemy effect for his commander, we had to choose a fleet to go against. It'll be the Victory fleet, which I believe has Admiral Yularen on board.
Here is the Grand Navy of the Republic. I have here the Victory fleet, Yularen, Pelta 2, as well as one over here with his Victory. They're all going speed 1. For Plo Koon is here, going speed 1, and his Pelta is here, going speed 1. This is Luminara's fleet here, and it is going speed 2. Low fuel has kicked me by Ken to the back edge. 4 squadrons, all my Y-Wings, my Arcs, and my, basically this is the Plo Koon group, it's the yellow group with the Delta 7. The red squadron group belongs to the Victory, and Anakin and Ahsoka belong to the Acclimators.
First activation of the game. So beginning of round 1 during the ship phase, Dooku is not going to do any of his Sith magic, and Trench is not issuing any commands. So we're going to start with the Gazanti cruisers. Squadron, we're taking that as a token, and then we're going to move forward 1. We can make this go straight. There we go.
Pelta 2, which belongs to Yularen, right here, it's revealing the Navigate. We're going to take it as a token, and we're going to move forward 1. I always do this with my fighters.
On this side, Trench's hard sell shows a nav, takes it as a token, and then also moves speed 1.
We're going to go with Yularen's other ship, just so I don't forget what I'm doing. It's not that one, it's this one. He's going nav, taking it as a token, and moving forward 1. They might reach midway before the game ends.
On this side of the board, Dooku's Munificent. Nav, takes it as a token, does a little jink. Ending here.
Going with Plo Koon's Pelta. It's revealing a Navigate. We're taking it as a token, and we're also moving forward 1. Who would have thought? Crazy. When you're just a medical frigate or support frigate, all you do is transport tokens and support.
Martuk shows a Confire. He is going to take that as a token, and he is moving forward 1. A lot of them forward 1 so far, Chad.
We're going to go with the non-flagship Acclimator. It's revealing a Navigate. We're going to take it as a token. We're going to move ahead 1. Should probably do it on this side, it'll be easier. Or 2. I'm speed 2, so I move speed 2. There we go. Don't overlap anything.
Munificent here, Nav taking that as a token, moves ahead to speed 1. We're going to overlap a Hyena. John, where would you like that to go?
Depends on what your ship looks like, if I can even put it anywhere.
You can put it behind me.
Yep.
We'll do that.
Doop.
That looks good over here?
Yep.
Cool.
Luminara's flagship. Navigate, taking it as a token and moving speed 2 straight ahead.
Trench on the Providence. Nav, taking it as a dial, increasing to speed 2. decided he has to get into the fight. Because, you know, it's Trench.
Plo Koon is taking a squadron token and moving ahead. Speed 1. Right to there.
Final ship over here, Dooku Nav. He's taking that as a token, staying at speed 2. And adjusting like so.
Yularen on the Victory is revealing a navigate. We'll take it as a token, and we will go forward speed 1. So there. So we're going to go into squadron phase. Here's what it looks like, and we'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And this is how the fighters all move. On to turn 2. During the command phase portion, the arm station is going to shoot at those 2 vultures. We do not have a tri-fighters. We do not have a ship that's in range yet. Next turn there will be, dependent on stuff. So, 1 closer to the camera. Hit. 1 farther from the camera. Miss.
Okay.
Success.
Turn 2. Count Dooku is going to issue out a squadron raid to Yularen's fleet.
Done.
And Admiral Trench is just going to sit back and watch the battle unfold. We're going to start then with the Gazanti showing a squadron. We're going to use that and the token. So activating 3 squadrons. We're going to start with this Vulture first.
Tri-fighter.
Tri-fighter.
We're just going to keep going back and
We're
forth.
really, yeah, we're doing this pretty good. Out of range there, so only engage with the Arc 170.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be 2 blues and a red, correct?
I believe so.
Okay. And AI Squadron
Adds 1.
adds 1 die. Let's throw in a blue. So yeah, nothing. So 3.
Yep, counter 1. Forgot I had it. Take 1.
All right, I guess I'd take 1. He's down to 1. Anakin's going to come in and take care of him later. We're going to move this one forward. Same thing, engage with just the Arc 170.
So far, 1 damage.
1 damage. Let's bring in another blue.
And then you get a
And I can
swarm
swarm that. So let's swarm that. 1.
Okay,
Wow.
and then I will counter you with 1. None.
Okay.
2.
And then we're going to bring this one in. Same thing. Thank you. We're going to AI. You know what? We're going to AI with the red one. And swarm the other red one. For 1.
Okay, I will counter you. And then take 1.
We'll take 1. I do not believe I have any shots. And this is speed 1. Put them on this side, and then I don't have to move anything.
We are going to activate Plo Koon. We have a squadron, and we're going to use the token that I gave myself to activate 6 squadrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6. So we're going to start off with Anakin, because he's my favoritist. And Anakin's going to jump over to here and be in distance 1 of that full tri-fighter.
Okay.
And I have flight controllers, and I have Anakin, so that's going to be 3 blues and 2 blacks. So here we go. Can I get 3 hits? Yes.
You do. That will kill him.
Yeah, and then I kill both of those.
Yeah, because you do your...
I do my ricochet off of it.
Which is 1, 2. Okay.
And that guy gets
And
to counter
then
me?
this guy will counter you. He goes over here. And that is counter 2. I can...
You can swarm
it. So...
Then you can re-roll it with dodge.
Yep.
No!
Oh, Anakin does have to take a hit, doesn't he? Because I'm going to block your scatter.
Yep. And he's already on 3. Weird. Okay, it's just foreseeing the future.
Must have.
Jedi.
Oh, he's activated now.
Jedi mind tricks, that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we're going to take Ahsoka. And Ahsoka is going to jump in and target that guy. But when I land, Anakin's going to attack that TIE fighter with 2 blue dice.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 blue dice against the TIE for 2 hits.
It's dead. And then counters at 2 for nothing. And I cannot swarm that.
Correct. That worked out well for me. And then Ahsoka's going to make her attack 4 blues and a black against that other TIE fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I need to, I got to.
Yep, you did. So it will die and then gets the counter back. This is why droids are mass-produced. For 1.
I don't have anything. So hard. I'm just going to take 1 right now. I think I'm going to get hit again. So that's been 2 so far. And then this guy is going to move forward just slightly. And we're going to tag both of those guys up. Like so. And then we're going to attack the TIE fighter because they are the most dangerous. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be, I think, 3 blues and a red because of flight controllers. For it's dead.
It's dead. Counters at 2. And we'll swarm the 1.
Yep.
For 2.
That was better than your attack rolls.
Yeah.
So that's now 3.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy is gonna fly over to here and tag up both of those guys. Like so. Mm-hmm. And we will attack the closer one. And his dice are 2 blues and a red. So 3 blues and a red. Take 2.
Which one? Left or right?
That guy.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I will move back to here.
Yes, except I don't think he unactivates himself.
Ah, that is true. And then we're going to fly this guy in to tag just the 1. And shoot him. That's going to be like 4 blues and a black.
I think so. On the Delta 7? Yeah.
Yeah. 4 blues and a black. Adept 1. Hit dead.
Yeah, it is dead. Hyenas do not have a counter.
I have 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to move the rear arc forward. And I think I'm done. So let's move. Speed 1, straight forward.
So, hard sell that could. Confire, we're going to take that as a token, getting rid of this nav token that I don't want. And moving ahead, speed 1.
We're going to go with this Pelta. We're going to take an engineering. I messed up. I said I was moving the rear one and then moved the front one. So it's not where I need it to be. So we're going to take an engineering token and then we're going to move forward our speed 1. Right to there.
We're going to activate the Munificent over here. I've got a squadron. We're going to go ahead and use it. I can activate 3. I only have 2. We're in range of both. We're going to start with the guy over here, and because he's not locked down, I'm just going to go right in and bomb the front of this Venator because it's funny. So I get a red die with the Hyena, and because I have AI battery, I get another red one. Can't swarm or anything else, so take 1, Jen.
Okay. I will salvo you.
Yeah, funny. At least I scored a hit on the shield.
We'll take 1 to the front, but we'll roll a black and a blue against you. Or take 1.
Well, there we go. Even damage. Alright, now this other guy's engaged with a couple of your fighters, and we're just going to see if we can't do something to the V-19 with escort. So 2 blues for 1 hit. Now, Munificents do flak with red dice.
Yep.
And I can hit all of this group.
Correct.
So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we'll start with the Delta 7 over there for out of the box. 1 hit. We got kickback next for nothing.
You don't have LTTs on that one.
This one does not have LTTs, no. So next one is the ARC 170 misses. The yellow V-19 takes a hit.
Don't think it's long for this world. Anakin?
Anakin. Nothing.
Okay.
And against Ahsoka? Nothing. Well, that was fun. Speed 1.
We're going to activate the ship. It is revealing in engineering. We're going to take the 2 4 points. We're going to reduce a shield, regain a shield, and pass a shield up to there. And then we're going to go forward 1.
Activating Martuk. He's got a squadron dial, which right now would be so great to use. We're going to take it as a token for next turn. And then we're going to do some flanking. So we're going to start out the side. I can't hit the Delta 7, but I can hit Kickback and the ARC 170. So let's start with Kickback for a blank, but I can re-roll it with LTTs for a blank. Okay, we're getting rid of that die. The ARC 170 takes 2.
He explodes.
And then also out the side, I can get the yellow V-19, LTT, nothing.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to go after him again for 2. He's dead. Then we go after Anakin for LTT.
Nothing.
Nothing. And then Ahsoka. Yeah, we'll let her take 1.
Scatter.
All right. And then Martuk moves forward 1.
We're going to go with this guy. He's got an engineering, nothing to do with it. Taking it as a token and sliding forward 1.
So I've got a Munificent here, showing a nav. We're going to use that as the dial, and we're going to flak some squadrons out the side. So first go after the Delta 7. Yeah, Delta 7. I'm going to red. Let's LTT and add in 2 blacks, because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. So there's 2 hits, and then I can re-roll the red, can't I? For 4 hits, there goes the Delta 7.
You've rolled ungodly amounts of doubles on flak.
On flak. Watch ships, it'll be all blank. No shots against ships, so staying at speed 2, just leveraging the extra clicks here to go like that.
Non-flagship Alchemator. Navigate. We're going to use it as a dial, but I don't get anything from it. And I think we're going to just go forward 2. Landing right there.
We're going to do Trench's Providence. Nav, we're going to take that as a token. We're going to move speed 2. And I think I'll stay out of your side.
Oh, my side's super sharp.
Yeah, you're like that. If I do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Luminar reveals a navigate, and we're going to be using it as a dial. We have a long range shot against there, and damage is damage, so we're going to take that shot of 3 reds. I got LTTs this time though, so watch out. So much damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
You were talking about doubles on my flak, but you're getting doubles on ships here, John. Alright. We're going to race that down to 3. I'm going to redirect that to the right-hand side. And let's go ahead and we'll fire 1 red salvo. So you don't have XI7s in this, do you?
No, I have linked.
Okay, so my starboard shield is down. And then I get one red at, yep, for a crit.
We will redirect it over to this side, and then we'll move our speed 1 forward, because I'm going to drop speed. Because I don't want to be at close range, and I think if I move forward again, it's going to be at close range, and that's bad times.
Patriot Fist. Now, we're going to use that as a dial. We're going to stay at speed 2, but increase our yaw on the second joint here to make a somewhat sharper turn. That should keep us out of close range from you.
Yularen's going to activate in the victory. He's revealing a Confire. He's taking it as a token. And we're going to be shooting Ken at long range. We're just out of medium. So, long range into the front of that rack. 3 red dice. No dice control. 3. Okay. So you cancel the double.
Clearly we'll cancel the double. And, yeah, we're going to shove the 1 to my side here.
You're going to salvo me.
And I'm going to salvo you, too. Just because, you know what, John? That's 1 die, and like you said,
damage is damage.
Damage is damage. So, I get 1 red for crit.
I will redirect it over to this side. Staying at my current speed, we're going to use the very maneuverable front of this victory to move itself right there, and that's actually right where I wanted it to be.
Yeah, we're at medium range. Look at that. We're plastic to plastic, but not cardboard to cardboard.
And then I'm going to put out my spat out the side. Right there. Fighter phase, what's left of them. This guy is going to slide over to here. And then all these Y-Wings are going to land themselves on this, if they can. And then clump up in front of the Venator.
Being friendly with the hyena, huh?
Yes, he is heavy from all of his laughing. So we're gonna just do that. And that's gonna end this turn. turn 3. And so we had to lift this up. This is the closest ship, well, it has to be unobstructed. So front shot into you. 4 dice, 2 blues and 2 reds. We drop a red, 3 dice into the front of the Proby. 4 take 3.
What if I don't want to take 3, John? Let's, because we still have a whole bunch of fire coming in. We're going to redirect that to the port side.
We were talking about how it was interesting that technically, because the station is a ship, you can technically salvo it.
You can.
Which is not something that we thought about, or I at least thought about until this moment. So, on to the rest of this.
So now that we are at the beginning of the ship phase, Count Dooku assigns Yularen's fleet nav raids.
Okay. Done.
And Admiral Trench decides he is going to leverage some funky commands dealing with navigate for his 2 ships.
Perfect.
And then we are going to activate Patriot Fist. And of course we're going to activate Patriot Fist with a Confire, because why wouldn't you? So we're going to take a shot. We're looking right here at the front of the Victory. We are at medium range. So start with 4 reds. And we throw in 4 reds, not 3. Oh, this is going great, John. Patriot Fist in 2. And then let's use the Confire. I'm going to throw in a blue. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits with an accuracy. I do not believe there's anything I can do.
You have no rerolls.
No rerolls. It's a problem with this first pivotal act. What would your salvo be?
2 reds.
Ooh. No salvo. Take 4.
I will brace it. Take 2.
We're going to use the token. Jump up to speed 3. And I think I can pull this off.
You should.
Right there.
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
We're going to go with this little guy down here. He is the unmarked one. He has an engineering. We're going to use it and this to pass 2 shields, then regenerate 2 shields. So, taking these 2 shields, regenerating those shields, and passing those 2 shields to the front of the Victory. Then we're going to shoot obstructed, medium range, into the side of Patriot's Fist. So that is going to be a red dice. Hit. Or crit, you know.
I'm actually just going to take it. Because I'm less worried about that one little hit from Pelta and a little bit more worried about what's coming from the Victory.
And we're going to turn around it like so.
We're going to activate the Munificent over here. Confire, we're going to use that as a dial. I'm going to start with Flak. We're going to go out my side. I'm going to go after Anakin first, so that's 1 red die. For a crit. Let's LTT in 2 blues. And then LTT the red for, I'm going to block the scatter, take 0.
Cool.
And then we're going to go my front into the Victory.
Okay.
So it'd be 2 reds and 2 blues. I'm going to dump a blue. Okay, it's a good start. Let's Confire in another blue. And then LTT that red. We are going to block the brace, block the redirect, take 3.
Take 3.
And then I am 99.9% positive that no matter what I do, I am going to ram myself. So Yeah, that's what I'm doing, ramming myself.
We're going to go with this Pelta. That's Plo Koon's Pelta. It's got an engineering. We're going to take off 2 shields, regen 1. So we're going to regen that one. And then we're going to pass those 2 shields to the front of this victory. Then we're going to shoot medium range into the side. It is just unobstructed. 2 red dice. Cool.
I'll take those.
And then we're going to go forward 1. This is not working out as I wanted it to. Right to there.
Martuk's Munificent will go next. We have a Confire, we'll take that as a dial. We have a Squadron token, which we're going to spend issuing command over to this Hyena. Bring this Hyena over here in front of the Acclamator. Make sure that we are not in arc or engaged with anyone else. We fire 1 red into the front, into the tray. For a crit. It is a bomber, and then AI bomber, I get another red. For 2 crits.
We're going to redirect that, and then we're going to salvo it.
Okay.
Redirecting it over... this is why we marked it and talked about where everything was. There, and then the salvo is going to be a black and a blue. For take 1.
Still alive. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, wait. That stays on orange. My front shot to the front of the Pelta. So 2 reds, because we are at long range. And then we get a Martuk die. And then we Confire in. I am not going to use the token. So another red die, which doesn't count because it needs to go in the tray. Nothing, and then we'll LTT that one for 6.
So we will cancel a double, brace it, and then redirect it over to this side.
Okay. And then we have these nifty shots out the side that we can take flacking. We measured this off screen. We can hit kickback, the arc, and the 2 closest Y-wings. I want to start with kickback.
Okay.
So nothing. Do I want to spend the thing? Because do you have a scatter? It's just there. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to bring in. Let's do 2 blacks. LTT this one. It's not going to matter. You're going to take 1 anyways.
Brace it to 1.
That's it for squadrons. Or for squadron flacking, I should say. And then move forward 1. I'm going to put it on this side.
We're going to activate the victory now. We have a concentrate fire. We're going to take it as a token for no real reason. Ken dodged my spat attack, so it comes back. Then we're going to shoot the front into your side. So that's going to be 3 reds and 3 blacks. Let's see what comes up. I really have no control over this. It's good enough. We're going to... That's 5 damage. Mm-hmm. We're gonna block your salvo. Take 5.
Reroll the double.
Take 3.
I'm going to brace that to 2 and shove those to the rear.
Okay. Those are my only shots. And we ran.
Okay. So I'm activating the other Munificent. I show squadrons, and since I have absolutely none in range, that's just going to go away. We're going to fire my front. We're going to shoot a whole mess of squadrons. So we figured we can hit these 3 Y-Wings of V-19 and Ahsoka and Anakin. So let's start with the Y-Wings. We have a red die.
Okay. 1 on 5.
Nothing.
You don't have rerolls?
Not on this one. I mean,
Nope.
I could use the rocket troopers to...
At medium range?
While attacking squadron, you may exhaust this card. If you do, add 1 die of a color or attack roll, but I'm not going to do it on a Y-Wing. So next one gets nothing. Then 1. Kickback. With kickback has... Alright, I am going to exhaust B2 rocket troopers. Rolling another red. 4-3.
Raise it to 2. Take 2.
And we've got shots against Anakin.
Okay.
Nothing.
Anakin chooses not to spend a defense token. When he does that, Luminara says that this ship can regain its redirect.
And then against Ahsoka, yeah, I know this is going to get another thing. Crit, can't do anything.
When Ahsoka defends, she chooses not to do it, and he gets his elbow back.
And now I'm going to fire... Wait,
Wrong
that's
ship.
wrong ship. That's this one. We've got a medium range that is not hindered by the dust cloud. Or long range, I'm sorry. Did I say medium? I meant
Yes.
long.
But obstructed by the ship.
It is obstructed by the ship. So we've got 3 dice. We're going to drop 1. And I can't do anything about it. So take 1, John.
We'll just take 1 off the front.
And we will... take a slight turn here. I think we should be fine. I think I can get a slip of paper between the Cassante shield dial.
We're going to activate Yularian's Pelta number 2 for engineering. We're going to use it, and we're going to add those 2 shields back right there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to shoot from my side into that squadron. It is medium range, so I get 1 dice.
Poor hyena.
Everyone's picking on him. Hit.
Oh, he gets a hit. Still alive. It's like in the movie, they're kind of laughing. It's funny. They're going to laugh for, 1 more shot.
Then we're going to shoot
Martuk.
Martuk himself with 2 reds. Peltas, man. Great.
They survive, they just can't hit back.
Do you want to do anything?
We're at medium range? No, we're long range, right?
Correct.
Let's go ahead and salvo back. So 2 reds. 2 crits.
I just have to take it. Unfortunate that none of my Peltas have done any damage. And then we move speed 1.
Activating the hard sell. Nav, we're going to take that as a token. And then no shots. So we're going to spend the token. And because that's Trench's ability, we get a dial and tokens worth out of it. We jump to speed 3. And do this. Safely maneuvering around the asteroid.
We are going to be activating Plo Koon. He has squadrons. Big surprise. I'm actually going to be also spending my veterancy token to gain a token. That token's going to be a squadron, so I'm going to activate 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Kickback, who's going to be... Let me actually move him down to here, and he's going to attack the hyena. That's on 2 health. That gets flight controller, so he's going to be attacking with 3 blues and a red and swarm, and I need 2 damage to go through. There's 1. We're going to re-roll this. 1.
This hyena is hanging on.
My dice have betrayed me yet again. Okay. Then we're going to start this fun time. We're going to take this guy up, and we're going to be moving him to shoot into your front. So he's going to just peek right over. And no, we're going to move him here, and we're going to attack into your side.
Okay.
Into your side, double blue. Take 1. I block your
It's not going to matter.
redirect, I guess. Okay.
2. So, 3rd squadron.
So 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all going to be Y-Wings. I'm just going to move them all. And then,
Did you have a token?
yeah, I use my veterancy token
Oh,
to
yeah,
gain a
yeah,
token.
the veteran stuff. Right.
So this guy's going to move as far as he
Forgot
can.
about the veterans, John.
Your guys keep dying on you, so...
Yes, they kind of do.
Now we can attack. These are Plo squadrons, so they're all going to take the accuracy and drop it on your redirect.
Mm-hmm.
Black dice. Here we go. First one. Hit crit.
Oof. And you still have to activate the Venator, right?
This is the Venator.
Right, but I mean, you haven't fired with it yet, I should say.
True, but like...
Let's re-roll the hit crit.
Hit crit.
Alright, well, we'll take the hit on the shields. And then the crit is disengage fire control. I cannot shoot against obstructed ships or squadrons.
Okay, second one. Hit. Third one. Hit crit.
You like these hit crits, John? Well, if I don't do it now, it's not going to matter later, so we're going to
Spend it out.
spend it out. We'll just take the crit. Thruster Fisher, change your speed by 1 or more. Suffer 1 damage.
So last one. Blank.
Figures.
Okay, I would have tracked into this side, but I don't have enough space. So now we're going to make a obstructed shot, because of my Pelta in the way, against your side. And that's going to be dropping a red, 2 blues, and a red. I don't think I'm killing it this round, so sad. Take 2.
Burn the redirect token. I believe I can shove stuff to the front.
Yes, you can.
So 1, 2. I'm not going to salvo back because that just is pointless.
And then this is the one I've already attacked. So we're going to
Yes.
attack you into the front at long range. That's Martuk's flagship.
Martuk.
There we go. The hefty attack of 2 red dice. Take 3.
You have yet to activate the acclimators, correct?
Correct.
Okay, this Martuk is not a very happy guy right now. We're going to redirect that. You're firing the side?
Front of this one.
Front of this one. He's going to redirect it.
Because that is your flagship, right?
Yeah. He's going to redirect all 3 to the left-hand side.
Okay, then I'm going speed 1, and we're going to move forward 1. This guy's going to come to the edge. I'm going to definitely land on the hyena. And land myself right there. Where would you like the hyena?
Put the hyena all by himself in the back.
There we go.
So, cool. We're going to go with the sea rocks here. Nav, using that as the dial, we're going to increase to speed 2. And
But I didn't put out my stat.
do this little funky thing. I do believe that is a double arc for the next turn.
We're going to go with the non-flagship of Plo Koon's fleet. We have 2 medium-range shots. We're going to take both of them. And then I'm going to ordnance pods that guy. So we're going to start first off against the Venator. So that's going to be
The Providence.
Providence, yes.
Mm-hmm.
3 reds and a blue against your front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna put in a blue dice. And then we're gonna LTT this bad boy.
That was a
Hit,
So
and then that. So take 4.
4. We're going to brace that down to 2. We're at medium range, right?
We are.
I think I'm going to salvo back as well. So 1, 2, and then the salvo is a red and a blue. Yeah, you get a crit.
Okay, I take it to the front.
And then you're shooting at Martuk.
I am, so that's going to be the 3 reds and the blue again. For block your...
None and 3.
Block your brace. Take 3.
Mm-hmm. Burn out the redirect, shove all 3 over the side.
Okay, and then we're going to ordnance pods that jerk.
Oh, the hyena that could.
Dead.
Alright, well, he's dead. Then he counters. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna drop to speed 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just drop to speed 1. With my token. Landing me right there.
Trench in the Providence. Confire. We are going to use that as a dial. We do still have a shot from my front into the side of the Acclamator. So we're close range. 2 blacks, 2 reds, and a blue die. Okay. Spend the Confire die. Throw in a black. 4, 6, 7. I have no dice fixing. So take 7, John.
Raise it to 4.
Keep in mind I have XI7s.
Well, I'm gonna just spend all my tokens anyway. Redirect. And we'll salvo you.
Okay.
So we'll redirect to the rear. So that's the 1, 2, and then I take a crit. What terribleness is this crit? Before you reveal a dial, you must either suffer a damage or discard the dial. So then I salvo you.
That you do.
Red and a blue into your front. 4, LTT this bad boy. Take 2.
PDIC the red. This is risky.
Take 3.
Ah, yeah, because that was the smart thing to do. Well, the redirect is completely useless. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the brace. We're going to just knock all 3 off the front shield.
Okay.
Now I got to move. I'm currently at speed 2, and we're going to try this and see if this works. So this is either going to ram
Or not ram.
or not ram. Well, yeah, I mean, I think every move we do, it's going to do one of the 2, right?
Not ram.
Not ram. And I believe I have a double arc on you there, and I might on the side, but maybe not.
Okay. Luminara. She reveals a concentrate fire. We're going to use that as the concentrate fire. We're going to start with my front to the front of you.
Okay.
That's going to be 3 reds, a blue, and 2 blacks with a confire.
Red jumped out. Oof.
6. We're going to add in a blue dice. And I think that's all I can do. So Whatever that is, and then you tell me to reroll the double.
Yeah, so... yeah, let's PDIC the double. 7 becomes 5. Okay, we're making some headway here. I can't really do anything else there, but I don't want to take a ton of damage. So as much as I hate to do this, we're going to burn out the brace to make that 3. I'm going to contain it so that I only get face down, and that's it. So I have no shields, so 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now we're going to take this medium range shot against your hard cell, unobstructed. Just to get some damage out. We're going to reroll this with linked. 4. Block your evade, take 4.
Okay, we will brace that to 2 and redirect 1 to the far side. Oop. Shield dial almost comes off. Then ram. Squadron phase. We have the lone hyena here. John, if you'd activate that, I'm going to fire into the rear of the Venator. For nothing.
I will salvo you. See if we can kill it. This guy's been alive for too long. Dead.
Oh, he tried.
All the fighters are gone now.
I am out of fighters.
So, we're going to move Ahsoka and Anakin down to here. They both have 4, so they can clearly make it, so... Start of turn 4, station, unobstructed shot into the front of this Pravi. 2 reds and 2 blues. Can they roll better than a Pelta? Yes, take 3.
I use PDICs here, couldn't I?
You could.
Crit. Gonna leave that single red alone.
Crit.
Okay. I have no shields. That makes that completely useless. So I'm gonna do that. And you know what? I'm going to salvo this station, because why not? So I'm going to take 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you get 3 against it.
I get 3 against it, so that's rainbow. 4. 4
on the station.
So turn 4 proper. Dooku's sitting there watching what's going on with the battle. Admiral Trench has decided that he's going to power up guns and do concentrate fire commands. So let's activate the Providence first. Providence shows a con fire. We're going to take that as a token. And then we're going to make our first shot, my side, into the side of the Acclimator. So that's 2, 2, and 2.
Looking
really
pretty
swinging.
good.
All right, that's already 6 hits to get started. We're going to use the Confire token, which gets me another die. We're going to make that do a black one, I believe.
And the token effect.
And I get the token effect, yes. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And you know what? Let's see if we can't get an accuracy out of this. I do. Cool. So you are not allowed to salvo me back. Well, actually, hang on. What do I need to kill you?
I have 7 hull.
I'm not going to kill you with this shot yet. No salvo. Take...
It's dead.
Yeah, so you have to salvo, yeah, because it'd be block the brace. Yes. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you can only do 1. Yeah. Yeah.
So I redirect.
It's when you said you had 7 threw me off.
There. And then...
Yes. So now you get to salvo back and probably kill me in the process.
Structural damage, it would have died anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we are going to...
And then I get the salvo to the side.
Solo you. which is going to be a red and a blue. For linked this, take 3.
PD, I see the double.
Take 1.
And I can't do anything about that other than take it. Okay, so that's dead. Yeah, I thought I needed one more and then I would attempt to ram you. Oh, they wouldn't, because I'd have to hit the other one, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Okay. Second shot, let's fire my other side out at the... Well... Double block seal, just scatter those away. So yeah, we're going to fire my side into the front of your other acclimator. I can't see what this one is.
Stupid good.
Yeah, that is. All right. One more, you hit me, you'll do it anyways. So 2, 4, 6, 8. No brace.
We have to redirect to the side, and we will salvo you. So that's the 1.
Yeah.
And then we take 3, 4 more, so that's at 5.
5
out of 8.
Out of 8, so
stupid good.
3 with a crit.
So the crit is power failure, engineering is half. There we go.
And then you salvo back, which you need a hit. PDI, yeah. It's not going to matter because I can get rid of 1.
Yep.
And the other one will do damage, so... Yep, Providence goes. I don't have to move it, John.
That is true. We're going to go with this Pelta number 3. It's revealing in engineering. We're going to do shield shenanigans to pass shields over to this ship. And then regen... down like that.
Yeah, you go down the shield, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to double arc into the front of this bad boy with everything. So that's going to be a red and a black out the side into your front. Take 2. Knocks out the shield. Leaving you with 1.
Yep, so what I'm going to do, that's out the
Side. Yep.
I'm going to salvo you. But I will take a... There was no crits in there? Or was
No crits, just 1 hit.
So 1 hit. So that is 6 damage on it.
Out of
8. So black and red for the salvo. 3.
Reroll the red.
Hit crit.
Brace it, and... redirect to the rear. Okay, and then we're going to take the front into you. That's going to be 2 reds and a black, and I need 2 hits total.
Yes, 2 hits.
I have no way to reroll, so that leaves you with 1.
I'm not going to salvo back here.
I'm going to jump to speed 2 and see what I can do.
The question is will you ram the Venator? And you might with the shield dial.
Yeah, can you put a finger down on that? I definitely rammed that guy.
Yeah.
Let's just move the Venator out.
All right, let me get a thing. So you definitely ram there.
I'm good.
No, that's plenty of room. Yep.
So
Pelta takes damage, Rykusent takes damage, and I believe that kills it.
it does, but no veterancy on the ship I want to get
No,
veteran.
because you need to actually hit it with an attack.
Now we're at speed 2, and I take a hull damage.
We're going to activate the Munificent over here. So we have a Confire. We're going to use that as the dial. And we have a medium range shot at the front of the Pelta. So, 2 reds, 2 blues. We get started. Okay, that's a good start. Now I can do the Rock Troopers. Go ahead and take an engineering raid, because, you know, we're going to see if we can't get all 4 raids on you, John. Alright, we just need to do Confire next. Speaking of Confire, let's bring in another raid. For that, we've got Martuk, because you have shield, for a hit, and I have no way to really re-roll that. So, you'll take 4, medium range, so that's a re-roll. 1. I'll actually do damage if I do that. I think. You have 2 shields on either side. No, I'll do it either way. No brace. Take 4.
I only have 1 on the front.
You only have 1 on the front.
Reroll a crit.
5.
Redirecting. We're going to wipe out this side and that for 3. Then we take a crit. The crit is structural damage, because my luck this game has been amazing. And then 2 more, right?
Yeah, because it'll be 3 were taken. You had to take 2. 1 was a crit. It'd be 3 hits internally, yes. I'm going to then take a second shot. This is going to go out my side. You know what? I can reach kickback. So I'm just going to fire kickback. 1 red. For...
Okay.
I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to be in range there, so... This is going to ram you at 2. I would agree with that, right?
Yep.
And then this will land like so. Get this out of the way. So we both take damage.
That Pelta, before it just explodes, is going to reveal an engineering. We're going to spend the engineering token to do it anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 shields onto the front. And then we're going to double arc you. We're going to shoot my side into your front. Oh, this is Martuk, right?
This is Martuk. I have 4 shields.
1. Front, 2 reds. 3.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna brace that to 2. I really don't want to salvo you just yet, but I think I'm going to. So let's salvo. So 2 reds. This is against your front, correct?
Yep, with 2 shields.
Okay, we've got that, LTT, 1.
I take the 1. And I move myself over to there.
We're going to take the Gazanti, Confire, we're going to use that as the dial. And we're going to start looking at the Pelta here that we've been beating up on. I'm going to fire out my side into the front. Start with blue. Let's Confire in another blue. Can't do anything about that. Take 2.
Okay, so I'm going to brace it and take 1. Got all these raid tokens on it.
Quite a few. I don't know if I have you double arced or not. Do I? I don't. That's hard for me to see.
No.
No.
And no shot.
Can't shoot you in there. All right. Then for giggles, we're going to flak at some squadrons. So close range, which I can get just those 3.
Yep. You start on the guy on 5.
Okay. He's now down to 4.
This guy on 6. Just keep rolling.
That is a miss.
Guy on 7.
Guy on 7 is also hit. Get into the side arc here. Stop there.
We're going to go with this guy over here. He's revealing an engineering. We're going to just spend it. There's nothing really to heal on this side right now. And we're going to get rid of all the raid. Because we killed Dooku, so he has no effect on me. Then we're going to take a long-range shot from my front into the front of that munificent in front. Block yourself, go take 1.
Alright, I'm just going to take it. It's only 1. I say that now.
It's more damage than any of my other guys felt as they're doing right now. Look at that space.
You can almost fit a token in there. Martuk, the only commander left, shows Confire. We're going to use that as a dial. We're going to start by attempting to do something to this Pelta. So we're going to go at him with my side. It's ordinarily 3 red, but that looks very much obstructed by myself. Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 reds.
Perfect.
Martuk.
Got a hit.
And if I LTT 1...
2 hits.
Do I want to... No, I'm not going to Confire. Take 2.
I take the 2.
Okay. Now I'm going to fire my front into the same side. Here's where things get interesting. Okay. 4. What do I need to kill you?
I have 1 hull.
1 hull left.
1 shield.
So actually, if I just prohibit you from... Yeah, hang on. So, but I can Confire him. Throwing a... Yeah, no token. Blue, accuracy. Okay. We've got 4. You need... If I block that out...
If you block that, I die.
Yeah.
Boom, I die.
Do math here. And I'm moving at speed 1. And I'm just going to go forward. If I can get it into the slot. There we go.
This guy's gonna go. We're gonna spend my veterancy to gain an engineering token. We're going to be revealing a concentrate fire. With the engineering token, I only get half because of power failure, which is unfortunate. And we're going to move these 2 shields to the front. Then we're gonna take a medium range shot against the side of your munificent. It's gonna be 3 reds and a blue. Okay. We're gonna LTT this dice. And then we're going to add in a blue dice. For block both your tokens, take 2.
Okay, 2. This is Martuk.
Who's the one that has damage cards?
He rammed at one point.
Oh, you rammed that guy. Yeah,
yeah.
cool. So many activations. Okay,
Yeah.
and then we're going to use gunnery teams and shoot into the front of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
For LTT it. Take that many?
And we're at medium range, you said?
We are.
We are definitely going to re-roll that double.
Take 3.
Oh, that's much better. Brace that to 2, and I'm going to redirect it to the other side here. So, 1, 2.
And then we're gonna jump up to speed 2. And move like this.
Alright, hard sell. Confire. Might as well use it as a dial. Not going to really gain any trench benefit. I mean, I guess it could, but anyways. Firing out the side at the side of the acclimator. So 1 red die, take a crit. You know what? I'm feeling, let's confire here. I haven't used my LTT yet. 2.
Gonna brace it. No, we're going to redirect it to the rear, and then we're going to salvo you back into that side.
Okay.
Reroll this with linked. Yay, dice.
Okay, and then we're going to go up my front. And then you can take off the rear. Also into your side. 3 reds. LTT, this one. Lock the brace, take 2. First one's a crit.
Crit is... Cannot spend exhausted defense tokens. Done.
And how many left to kill you?
6, 1 to go. Can't ram me.
I need a nav. Well, we're gonna do this. So, come on. Get in there. 1, none. It's either gonna be the dumbest or smartest thing to do.
We're going to go with Plo Koon. He's revealing a squadron. We're going to spend out the veterancy completely to gain a navigate. Wonder what I'm doing with that. Then we're going to activate 5 squadrons. Probably going to be these 3. So we're going to start with the guy that rolls in 2 blues into your front. 2 blues into your front. Take 2.
We're redirecting this to the port side.
Then we're going to move. So I can get overlapped. Okay, and then the Y-Wing Brigade's going to go, and then it's going to move.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to just go down the line if you're fine with that, and then I'll just move them all afterwards.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so you are in range of Plo Koon's shenanigans. So we're going to start off by placing that there.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the first one. Double. That one does not have PICs, so...
It does not. I just have links. So we will brace that. All these are going into the front, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Next one. Hit.
Okay, we're just going to take that. And this guy.
Hit.
I'm going to take that. So I have no front shield, and this is your weakest Y-Wing.
Hit.
Okay, I'm going to salvo this one. So I will take a damage, and then I'm going to shoot at you with 1 red for an accuracy, but I can LTT that for nothing. So,
okay, and then we're going to move them.
yeah, go ahead.
Everything. Jeez. And this one's going to be the one that I'm going to overlap, so it's going to go over to here. Okay, now we're going to make shots. We're going to start with long range out my side into the side of Martuk.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 2 red dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then we're going to medium range to the front of this other guy. For take 5.
Oof. Into the front.
Yep.
Brace. We're going to redirect to this side, so there goes all my shields. Do I really want to do it? No. We're going to put 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Then we're going to spend the token. And we're going to jump up to speed 2 and go over to here. I'm going to overlap those two.
Those two for sure.
This guy's just going to slide.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to move to there. And you can put those two where you want.
We'll put the Y-wing over here. We'll put the arc right next to it.
Perfect.
So we're in round 4. I've got 1 Providence left. We're going to discard the dial and going to make a hyperspace retreat at the end of this turn. So I'm going to fire my side to the front of the Pelta. We're at medium range. It's Pelta number nothing. 3 red dice. There's 1. And LTT that one for a hit, and you can't evade it.
I just take it.
And then we're going to go out my front into the other Pelta. So 2 blues, 2 reds. LTT this one. You can't brace it. It's really not going to matter.
Just take it.
Okay, and then I'm going to move. The real question is, do I want to move it? Is it going to matter, actually?
No. If
I move, and I'm in close range. So I might as well. I'm going to spend this to drop down to speed 1. Then maybe you're forced to hit the side with one of the ships. Probably not.
Well,
Yeah,
this
you
is the only one, and then you're going to go away if you survive.
Have you activated this guy? This is the only one left.
This is the only one left. Yalarin is going to go. He's revealing a concentrate fire. We're going to use it, and we're going to shoot you in the front close range. How much damage do I need to kill you?
I have 4 hull left.
4 hull left. Interesting. So, 3 reds and 3 blacks. You know what would be amazing right now? A spat. I forgot to put it out. So, here we go. Can I get accuracies? If I get an accuracy, you're pretty much dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're going to concentrate fire in and re-roll. We're going to put a red in. And then we're going to use this and re-roll that. There we go.
So that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If I
Brace it to 4,
brace
redirect
to
it, take
4,
1.
yeah, redirect. 1, 2. Was there crit in there?
I just jumped the dice, I don't know. I'm going to assume no because I've had 0 luck.
Okay.
And then I ram you.
Yeah. Think you don't even have to move it.
Nope.
Okay. 4 damage on it. Squadron phase?
No, I get to decide if I want to put out a spat or not.
Yes.
And I need to move that ship to sea. I put out a spat out the side. Like that. And then return this ship. And then we go to squadrons. Okay, so squadron phase. Ahsoka's gonna attack the guy that's directly in front of her. with, I don't know what she even attacks
she's a
with.
black.
Blue? She's a blue. But I got adept. So here we go. Pow! Reroll. Hit.
Who's gonna take it?
And then Anakin is gonna move himself somewhere like right there. Then my last squadron's gonna move himself somewhere like right there. And that's gonna be it for the round.
So, status phase. This ship, hyperspace is out.
Shooting very close range to the closest target, which is the Gazantes. Block both, take 2.
Wow, okay. So we lose 1 shield and I take a crit. The crit is structural damage. You only need 1 more, John. So, turn 5. Hard sell first. He's going to do a hyperspace retreat. I'm not going to win this game, but we're going to see what we can kill off. My side into the rear. Take a crit. There's your shield. I mean, it's...
I take the shield.
And then my front. So 3 red dice. I need 2 hits.
No, you need 1. Doesn't matter. Because if I brace it, it's still
Oh,
1.
yeah. So, crit. What is it, John?
Structural.
All right, that one goes.
Kaboom!
And
You are veterancy eligible.
I am veteran CL.
That means you have to die.
So we're going to run over here because that's all I can really do. Thank you.
Okay, so there's really no reason not to do this. We're shooting long range from my side into the rear of this Gazanti. I get 5 blues from this ignition token, and I drop 1. There we go. Can I kill you? That's the question. So here we go. You're dead.
Yeah, because hit, crit. I can't do anything about it.
I'm
So
firing because I have to. Yeah.
the shield goes away. I take a crit, which happens to be a targeting disruptor. So I can't do critical effects, and that is destroyed.
Cool. The reason why I did that is now I'm veteran eligible. And then we're going to move distance 1. It's all about that veterancy, man.
I tell you.
That's super funny.
So we're going to go with Martuk next, and he has decided that the battle's lost. He's going to jump into hyperspace, but not before flacking a bunch of squadrons. So we're going to go down the line of Y-Wings. This is going to be 1 red die. I do have LTTs, so we have a hit. Almost wondering why I'm doing this other than just to hit them. Hit.
Just to make your life difficult in
Hit.
editing. And that's all from the side. Now
Yep.
we go to, would you like to...
Let's go after kickback. For nothing,
Roll it.
LTT. For nothing, Anakin, nothing, LTT to nothing. Ahsoka, crit with LTT to nothing. Wow.
Cool, that worked out really well.
That was great.
That's terrible.
You're going to hit the side regardless. Maybe, maybe not, probably. So I'm just going to go, yeah, let's try it. No, it's not going to matter. Okay.
We're going to go with Plo Koon. He's got a squadron. We're going to activate 5. We're going to move this guy so that he can attack. Because why not? To there. 2 blues into your side, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2.
Yeah, re-roll one of them.
Take 2.
Okay, I guess I'm taking 2. Yeah. So this is what I do not like here. Okay. Took the 2.
Then we're going to come in with this Y-Wing. And we're going to jump it in. I'm going to leave you on like 1 health, you know that, right?
Probably.
And we're going to shoot into your side.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to block your
Redirect.
redirect. Take 1. It's the 1 right there. Unless you want me to re-roll it. Into a double.
Yeah,
Come on, do it.
I'm going to pass, John. I've already learned my lesson.
Okay. And then we're going to take this guy, and he's going to stroll on into the fun zone 2. And he's going to hit you too.
That I will have you re-roll.
Re-roll it. Hit. So you take 1.
I'm going to stomach a hit a lot better than I'm going to,
Okay, so that leaves you on 3.
3.
So I stop there, I think. No,
Okay.
you have a redirect. The redirect is what's the problem.
Yeah. Well, you're not letting me use it.
Well, against fighters. I'm not letting you use it against fighters.
Right.
We'll do it one more time. Here we go. Hit. Oh, you have 2 health left?
3. I put it on the wrong ship.
Mm.
Yeah. The other one had 2.
Interesting.
That you blew up.
And I think I need to do
For the-
1 damage into this one. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you on both 1 health. So we're going to shoot into you there. This is a different one.
Yeah, re-roll. They both have PDICs.
Right. So this one is blocking your brace.
Hang on. Yeah, so you're firing into this one.
Either way, it's...
And this is blocking the brace. Yes. Still making you re-roll it.
Okay.
For a single hit. Do I have a shield there, though?
Nope.
No. So I have to take a damage.
PICs just saved you.
Yes, I think they did.
Okay, so then we're going to do this medium range shot from here into your side.
Mm-hmm. Does that stay or go?
That goes away.
Mm.
If I hit it and get some damage, you're dead, but they're red dice, so. Look at this. You're going to be on 1 health. It's medium, so.
Yeah, I know.
And there's.
No point in salvoing. And I have to take a crit.
Is it going to be the structural that haunts your life?
No, it is going to be a life support failure, so I discard my command tokens. I'm not allowed to have command tokens. And I take 1 more. He is on 1 health for now.
Okay, and then we're going to take this front shot into your side.
Yeah.
That's going to be a double rainbow. For block your redirect. I'm going to leave you on 1 health. Block your redirect, and you're right now taking 3. Black dice, you've been no help.
Let's see.
What I would give for a single reroll.
I'm going to take 2 regardless. Unless I knock 1 down. So here's where you re-roll the red crit. That didn't really matter, because I'm going to brace it to 2. But you will ram me. So we'll both take a hit. So actually the one that I thought would survive didn't.
So far. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Plo Koon's Peltas revealing in engineering. We're going to bump our shields up. And then we're going to take a long range shot. No rerolls, no nothing. Do I get veterancy on this with a single red dice?
It'll make up for me not pulling a structural.
No! And then we're moving speed 2, so we're gonna land right there. And then the other one has no shot, so it moves. So we come down to these 2 squadrons to kill you.
Yeah.
Kickback, shooting your side. Black dice Rolling it twice. Hit.
Reroll it. Ooh, look at that.
And he becomes a veteran.
He does become a
I score
veteran.
Victory token.
And a damaged munitions, so
That's not a crit.
that doesn't. Oh, that's right. He's not a
Not
bomber.
bomber.
Yep. That kills off Martuk left on a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your guy survives.
He does. He will hyperspace away. And here we go. The hard cell battle refit zooms off into hyperspace. So that is the end of the pivotal battle, and I'll be honest, I think that went better for me than I thought. I took out all of Luminar's fleet.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for those Peltas, victory probably would have been hurting. Those Peltas did a lot of work keeping ships alive.
We were talking about it afterwards. I wasn't sure how much firepower I needed to dedicate over to killing the Providence and the hard cell. I dedicated enough to kill the Providence.
Yeah.
I mistook how much I needed to kill the hard cell on top of it.
I think the fact that it was alive, just barely hanging on, and it got that extra activation, which is essentially what killed the two acclimators, is what hurt you on that side.
Yeah.
On the opposite side, man, you just pummeled into Patriot Fist. I think Patriot Fist must have scared you or something being on the board.
It did. But also, like, I had to shift. I had to shift over there to kill it, and then I knew I could shift back into the middle. So my goal was to use the acclimators to kill the Providence and then turn into the Munificent. So my idea was just to close in on you and just have the Venator in the middle holding it down. Which is kind of what I did. Except this side closed into itself.
Yes. It was funny to me to see how quickly the acclimators went down. I think if you would have had the spat out at one point, you mentioned you didn't have that out. I don't know that that would have made much difference in...
100% it would have killed the Munificent that got away.
Oh, that's true.
Because
I forgot about that.
all I needed to do was block the redirect. And I had like 8 damage and an accuracy.
Yeah, and only one got through. I had no shields, but yeah.
You had no shields, you already had hull damage into it because of ramming.
Right.
5 blues, I would have concentrated fire into it. 6 blue dice.
Yep.
Should have gotten an accuracy and enough to then clean through.
However, John did manage to take that spat shot at the end at the Gazanti just so he could get veterancy status on it. So bravo, sir, bravo.
I give that entire thing to the station. The station did more damage than most of my Peltas did to your ships.
Yeah.
And like consistently did decent damage.
The station, yeah, it contributed to the Providence, definitely contributed to at least one of the Munificents. The Gazanti for sure. And I think my salvo contributed to the end of some of your ships. And then we were talking off camera. It was in round 2, I think it was, when we had the squadron battle. And
there was no battle.
There was no battle. I mean, it was Anakin coming in and zipping out 2 of my fighters because he can without shooting at them.
Anakin attacked. 3 tri-fighters were gone.
In one activation.
In one activation. And then Ahsoka came in, and Anakin finished out someone else, and then Ahsoka killed. So you were down 5 tri-fighters with 2 squads.
Right. That was gross.
That was because of the station.
Yeah, the station came in and kind of shot up a bunch of them. And so really the MVP of the game is the station, which is my fault for picking this objective. But I thought it had the most possible reward if I could pull it off. And then I decided, when it was very clear, I'm not winning this game, time to hyperspace away. I think some of my ships, if I would have done it a turn earlier, might have gotten away, but then you would have moved your forces in and taken the things that didn't go off. So I think I got, 3 ships away, 2 ships away?
You got 2 ships away. You got the Munificent from
Martukes?
the Dooku fleet.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you got the Hard Cell from Trench's fleet.
So I got 2 things to hyperspace away.
Yeah. So let's talk about how we're playing the campaign differently and how it's affected that.
Sure.
And I think all of the changes that we've made so far have positively affected that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we were to play the other way, you would not have experience.
Nope.
So your commanders wouldn't be built up. You would also not have gotten upgrade cards.
Correct.
Which you desperately needed.
Yes.
Your upgrade cards on your ships have drastically helped your ships.
Yes.
With PICs, with being able to have rerolls and things like that. Your ships are in a power level that is getting better. You need like one more round, and then
Right.
you'll be like maxed out and built. But
Yes.
before, the way that it works, you wouldn't have been able to buy any of that. Like,
No, I'd be short
absolutely none of
points. I would need stuff. I wouldn't have the Patriot Fist title, although that didn't do very much. But, the PDICs that you need. If I wasn't winning, I'd get maybe 1. I wouldn't have the squadrons that I had. Well, squadrons I haven't bought. But squadrons did prevent you from getting twice as many. So I agree. I think how we're doing rewards with substituting the experience for rewards is balancing it out a little bit better. It's forcing you to come in and kill things rather than sit back and turtle. And you're growing at about the same rate I am.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that we've always said about the Rebellion in the Rim. Specifically, Rebellion in the Rim, after the first round, tanks, because the one player, if they win, the other player's growth curve is so low compared... Here, let me... It's like this, like that. So, like, this is the winning player, and this other player is barely growing. So then the next round is just even more punishing, which then just makes that go even higher steep.
Right.
And this is even right now.
It is. Where you are getting a significant advantage is in the strategic tokens. But that's okay, because they're not horribly powerful. You have an extra base, so you're going to recover from this battle. And I'm going to need probably a turn to recover some of mine, which might play into what fleets are chosen in Act 2, in our first round there. But I think overall, yeah, I'm still having fun, and I'm curious to see how we move forward in the second act. Because I think, as you were saying, my fleets are almost at that point to where I'm maxed out. And I think I've got the opportunity now going into the second act to maybe catch up. So now it's, again, goes back to the random draw of the commanders.
Yeah. The random draw for me of Plo Koon made this.
Oh, that was great for you.
So, this whole fleet is designed for him.
Mm-hmm.
Luminara just was a carryover. She really didn't do much this week because it's either you just shot one ship down and killed it. And then Yularen did nothing. Any other commander would have been better than Yularen, but it is what it is. But, like, then you look at XP, so this is back to how we've changed things. This would have been game-ending for you before.
Completely agree.
Because I won this match by 334 points, so the amount of XP that I would have gotten every 75 points, so I would have had 4 XP for every single one of my commanders, which means I'm done. Yep. After this, I would have been done completely upgrading all of my commanders. And with that completely removed, we're both at a level-ish spot instead of me being so far significantly ahead of you.
Right, where when we played the last one,
I was done with my fleets pretty much into the pivotal round one.
So that's an interesting question. In terms of build-wise, and maybe we're getting a little off on a tangent, but let's talk about it anyways. Build-wise with your fleets, how many more battles do you think you need to go before you're where you want them to be?
The Acclimator fleet needs 1 more battle, and I need to kill your flagship, and it'll be done. The other battles are just basically every battle I throw something on the flagship and done.
So there's still a little bit of growth for both fleets, and I think that's a good thing. So far through the first act, yeah, sure, I've lost, but I mean, is that really something we're not expecting? And we're still growing our fleets, so I'm curious to see how that second act goes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to flash up the slides of what has changed at the end of the resolution of the pivotal, so then we're ready to start Act 2.
right, so that goes through everything that we're looking at moving into Act 2. And when we start the next round, we'll talk about the commanders we choose and what fleets will be participating in the battles for round 3, I guess it would be.
Yes, round 3. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this type of stuff, make sure to subscribe and to give this video a like.
And then special thanks to all of our patron members that have been rooting us on for these campaigns. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And if you're interested, go check down below, and you have links and descriptions all down there.
Okay, until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
This is Ion Radio.